Okay, we're live. Hi, everybody. Kicking off pretty much bang on time. We may have a slight issue in that Dorothy has been waylaid, but she'll let me know if she gets on. So hi, everybody. Rick, I think you can hear me okay. You can message me. Could you keep an eye on the chat board for me as well, mate? See that you're there. Coolio. So, good. Plenty of you here today. Cool. So this one, I'm gonna bring Megan on. Can you hear me okay? You got me?
Hi there, Jay. Hi.
Let's just make sure everybody else can hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? Chris, can you hear me?
Jay, mine says it sounds like you're typing, so we've muted your microphone.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, hi Rick.
Yeah, Rick can hear me, so everyone can hear. Cool. Hi Eddie. Oh, good to see you there, mate. How are you? Right, guys. Listen, we're gonna get going. I know that you can see my beautiful face here. Megan, you can hear me, okay?
I can hear you perfectly, Jay. Hiya. How you doing?
Good. Hi, everyone. Okay. So the purpose of this evening, Dorothy's just messaged me. She's going to be here soon. So this is really like every week we just want to come on, hang out for 20, 30 minutes, just real, raw, kind of uncut type stuff. Of course, we're sort of, there's people, this is really sort of geared around many of the team that's starting to get traction are in network marketing. And of course, it's not actually my thing now, but it is for others. And I think there's this popular misconception that, affiliate marketing, building a list that benefits your network marketing business, learning skills in marketing that benefit your network marketing business, as well as creating another income with an affiliate business. There's MNSP Empower Network, which is hugely lucrative. So it's really kind of sort of just bringing this together. So like people understand that affiliate marketing is not the enemy of network marketing. Actually, for network marketing, affiliate marketing, in my view, and actually the view of a hugely prominent person within the UK, and I can't mention by name, but corporate high stuff, they totally get that it's going to be the entrepreneur and the multiple income streams and affiliate incomes and the integration of marketing and the integration of social media and all these things where people have got 5, 6, 10 different income streams where network marketing is one of their primaries, where actually the whole thing will flourish because of that nature. The game has changed, and I think that that's one of the really big things, that if everybody's too rigid and it's only one way and it's this way, actually, the growth of network marketing is nowhere near as big as it should be in the last 3 years when we're heavy in recession. So it should be really exploding, and it is for some companies where they've got it right, but for many it's not. So it looks like Dorothy's just made it on. So let me just bring Dorothy on. Dorothy's had a few techie problems. So Dorothy, I'm adding you now. So I just want everybody to be clear that can you hear me okay still?
Yeah, I can hear you. No probs, Jay.
Cool, great. So I just want everybody to be clear that if you've got another business, now we've got in our particular affiliate team with Empower, where we've completely remodeled the front end, by the way, so it's unrecognizable to what people normally see, with the selling of Empower, because we wanted to do that. But we've got people in traditional businesses, that people have been in franchises, a chiropractor, where he's benefiting his chiropractic practice by the skills that he's learning with the affiliate income and the list building process. So it doesn't matter what else you've got going on. What other business you've got happening, if you want to benefit that as well as building another income, as well as learning more skills, it's perfectly cool. If you just want something that focuses on the money, that's cool too. Whatever you want to do, it's just you've got to decide how you want to do it. Dorothy, I've got a few echo coming off of your feed.
I'll put my headphones on.
Thank you.
Bet you got a lot of banging around now. Is that better?
Hi, Dorothy.
Hello.
Cool.
Hi.
Hi, Dorothy. Glad you could get on. Technical gremlins for you tonight, eh?
Yep.
They're swines, honestly.
Hey ho.
Okay, good that you're on. So, guys, we're going to get straight in. I've got Megan, who is, got a successful network marketing business, and I've got Dorothy, again, successful network marketing business. Both came in to the affiliate, the particular affiliate business that we're working with, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. But Dorothy, I'm going to come over to you first, if I may.
Okay.
Yeah, just going to bring up your image there, so it feels like I'm really talking to you. Come on now. Come on. So you've already got like a successful network marketing business. You had a successful traditional business before you got involved with network marketing. So you've started with this sort of internet adventure.
Mm-hmm.
What was your thinking as you sort of headed in with bringing online stuff to your game? What was your motivation for doing that when you've already got a really good network marketing business?
Well, initially, in terms of internet marketing, I was going to keep the two absolutely separate. I didn't see a way to do online marketing with my offline business. Okay. And so I was following somebody who was just and being coached by somebody who was just an internet marketer. But I really, really wasn't happy with that. And but that was where I met you and the whole MLM summit, and got into MLSP and had the whole wow experience that you can do internet marketing with affiliate internet marketing, and it's cool and it's okay, but the integration properly of the MLM with what's going on the internet has really happened over the last 4-6 weeks since I've been in Empower.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd need to look at the dates. I don't think it's that long, really.
No.
But it's all been stepping stones on the way, and the wonderful integration, the aha, now I get how you can do it, has come with Empower. Okay,
that's cool. And so you've been, I mean, because you've done some stuff already, haven't you? You've learned some skills with regards to the internet and starting to drive traffic, and then you've had some personal mentoring from somebody that you kind of hired to consult with at the second summit, and that's also been quite a pivotal kind of thing for you, where you've learned a lot more skills about networking online. Yes,
so it is. I mean, a lot of people, and I certainly thought it was going to be really quick, that you just get it and move on, but it is learning the new skills along the way and beginning to implement them. And what I've learned from my other mentor has been hugely beneficial, but it's fascinating. It's fascinating because there's steps that I didn't quite get, and if you see any of my more recent videos, you suddenly see that I've got it, and I've begun understanding about promoting your business and how to promote your business and attraction marketing and what attraction marketing really is, and how it's not just sticking your business under somebody's nose and saying, have a look at this and have a look at this. So it has truly been a journey. But I'm very excited by the Empower, listening to those, well, first of all, those fast start steps, began to get me going, oh, this is what it's about. Because I'd always said, and you know this, I've said to you since I've known you, I don't want to blog, not interested in blogging, don't understand why anybody would want to blog. Yeah. And why would anybody want to put yourself on video? Because there's so many videos out there. But I'd sort of started doing all that, and then it's doing the fast start process, because you have to grit your teeth and do it within Empower, and then listening to the inner circle videos, audios. I've really got it. And the whole thing about Empower is so much how to empower yourself and give you ideas of how to empower other people, that is much more than just making money. And that's been the influence on the team, because as I've got really excited and actually getting on with doing my own learning, it's been fascinating watching them pick up that excitement and run with it their own way. And I wouldn't say that the big growth is down to me. The growth is down to me concentrating and learning and implementing.
Yeah. And also having the courage, I think, to pull back. And allow them the ability to kind of grow and flourish in a way that suits them. I know that I think Megan is going to be, telling something similar about her experience of sort of, pulling back, if you will, and just starting to use these new skills and really understanding what it is to empower yourself. That also adds an infectious kind of empowerment. Yeah,
fascinating.
It is fascinating stuff, because I think in the end, like, you can get lots of little skills and technical skills and things from all of this stuff. And yes, you can learn our Facebooking and stuff. And of course, we have all that nuts and bolts, because it's very important to have the nuts and bolts. But actually, in the end, there's so much more around the psychology that I think we really underplay.
Yeah.
And we really don't understand. And when somebody says it's about mindset, I think most people kind of, their second reptilian eyelids close, because it's like, oh, mindset, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But actually, it really is about thinking differently and managing differently. That is the difference, because that's the strategy and the logistics of implementing new stuff. So it's very, very interesting. So of course you're learning. You've got new skills. You're putting videos out galore. I've seen, like, you're going crazy with your videos right now, and of course we've got the team kind of video syndication stuff that's coming out tomorrow. But so from your point of view, adding in, now you get it, adding in affiliate incomes and internet marketing to your home business world or your home business arena hasn't detrimentally affected your network marketing business?
That's a funny question. No, absolutely, completely not. The affiliate money that's coming in is paying for the Empower, and it's paying for the Empower training, and the Empower training is now giving me more knowledge and skills to feed back into the MLM business. And I haven't pushed Empower yet. I wanted to see whether the learning in there would impact my business anyway. And it has in much more than just internet marketing, because I mean, I can't believe the amount of generosity and training and support and, as you say, mindset, but it's encouragement from these top guru internet marketers who are giving training within the Empower in the inner circle. And there's a sense of generosity and giving and being clear that has passed, that I've picked up and been able to pass into the team, and had conversations with people that have been different over the last month. Part of the empowering them because of what I've been learning from Empower. And I'm still making money with Empower that is covering my costs completely. Fascinating.
Yeah, it is fascinating, and I think that's an interesting point. Again, like the affiliate income communities, whether whichever one you happen to be working with, and of course, right now we're primarily focused with Empower. But actually, the nature of inside is a very giving nature, and I think often the way that it's sold on the outside, actually in a kind of more sales aggressive type manner, actually doesn't do it justice when you really get inside the thing, which is why we've created our own sort of front end selling sales page and everything, where it's much more our type of way of presenting something, which I know everybody's been much happier with and feels much more comfortable with. But yeah, it's interesting that the community inside, and of course I think as well the community that we've got flourishing that are using this as a vehicle is again another massive support network that I've been around a while. I've not seen anything quite like what's gone on here, and I think anybody that's got a team, whether they wanted to work with us in this or not, actually should really think about the community that they're creating, and then how to get 24/7 access using Facebook and groups and things, which is hugely beneficial, isn't it? So cool. So your experience is, it's been a good addition. You're making money. You're learning new skills. You've taken your time to, like I did, to be fair. I think you and I are very similar in that sense, where we just kind of step in and feel our way and make sure we're comfortable and fill in the gaps where we're not before we then start to really push. But from your experience, affiliate incomes, internet marketing with your primary business has been a really great thing, and it's benefiting everything. Yep,
Definitely.
Fantastic. Lovely. Thank you, Dorothy. Stay on with us. I'm just going to bring Megan in. Megan, you there? Can you hear me okay?
Hi, Jay. I'm here. Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, let me just make sure. I'm just trying to make sure I can see you. Good. Yes, I can. Ha, ha, ha. Cool. So again, you sort of successful network marketing business, and I know that we had lots of conversations, and you were you definitely didn't want to affect what you were doing. You didn't want anything to contradict your core ethics.
Absolutely.
So very much about just steady, taking your time, seeing what's going on, and that it would be a really welcome addition to what you're doing, because I think in your words you had a home business but you were never home.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything against people.
Yeah.
If you want to run around. But you wanted to work differently because you've got another baby on the way, growing family, and you wanted to be home more.
Yeah, I think, Jay, what was key for me is I think I've had a sense for a long time that I needed to change the way I was personally working my Forever business. When I got started with Forever, which is my particular network marketing company, I don't think I realised quite how unusual what I achieved was, and I literally put the rest of my life on hold, and for 5 months worked really 24/7, became a manager within 10 weeks and developed a manager within my team within a couple of months after that, which got me to a full-time income and gave me the freedom to focus on building my Forever business and maintaining it. But what I've found is over the years that I've been in Forever, which has been, a good sort of 3 or 4 years now, I've managed to build a huge team, and a lot of those people have had the same goals and desires as I started out with, really wanting to have a home-based business, to be around for their children, to have a life, to not be dependent on a boss, to escape the rat race, all of those things, but to free up enough time and space and some cash flow to be able to build a network marketing business the traditional way, going to meet people face to face for sort of one-to-one presentations, or going to sort of hotel group business presentations. Lots of people within my team who I'm really fond of, who are great people, who've got massive skills, who are brilliant, and who've got awesome potential. They've struggled to clear enough kind of space in their own life to build consistent momentum, and it's frustrated not just them but me. So I've known that I need to work differently as I've kept on having more children and more animals, which is my pattern in life. I collect children, animals and houses. I've needed to think about working differently. So I knew that the internet is the way forward, partly through watching you, actually, and watching you build, an awesome income and an awesome sort of following. And the little bits that I'd done, just things like having a Facebook support group for my team, emailing my team, using webinars, things like that, really realizing that I can make a difference to loads of people in my team, or to reaching loads of prospects. in a quarter of the time I normally would have spent.
It's true. Yeah, it's absolutely true. Because I mean, I think it is, the internet does offer a leveraged way to sort of continue to build your business. But I think one of the key factors, and I think I was probably guilty of this, is that the internet, the perception of the internet is that we can go faster, and you absolutely can, but we've got a kind of 6 to 18 month incubation period of education, because of course you can use all of these things and email a list and have 12 people join your team from one email, or do a webinar and have 20 people join you in half an hour. All of those things do happen. I did them. But actually it takes time to learn the skills to get to that. So you just got to get that patience that I think people maybe jump onto the internet, think they're going to nail it in a month or two. It doesn't quite happen, and then they get disenchanted. And I think that is something that is paramount. And I think where Dorothy's been very steady, I know you've come in and I just want to see what's happening. I want to be very steady about this with the objective. You know what? I'm completely in, and I'm going to spend the 6, 12, 18 months getting really good at this, knowing what it's going to deliver for me in leverage at the end.
Yeah, you mentioned something earlier, Jay. You said how nervous I was about sort of coming out of the closet and explaining to my team or my friends and colleagues within my traditional network marketing business that I've joined an affiliate business. Yeah. I think if I could just talk about that for 2 minutes, I think you've worked really hard with me on getting me to kind of see it, but I loved everything I saw about Empower in terms of it giving amazing training, and the fact that you can recommend the training to others, and it ends up costing you nothing and generating you a second income and allowing you to learn these leverage skills from people who are already, earning 6 and 7 figures a year. I love that. The fact that it was called Empower Network frightened the hell out of me, because I thought, oh my goodness, it's another network. What if I lose my forever business, or I'm in breach of company policy or something like that? I know. Until I actually realised that this is a network in the traditional sense of going to Athena Network or going to BNI or something. It's a community of like-minded entrepreneurs. It's not a network marketing company. No,
and the thing is, I know that Dorothy actually got compliance to check this out, which is what I say to anybody that's got any worries about affecting their network marketing business. Don't ever take a risk with something. Send the details to compliance, get their approval on something, and you can move ahead. It's not about being grey or under the counter. It's about being white and transparent, and actually, being very positive about what the benefits are of something like this. So,
and now I can see how much this is benefiting me, and how it's had an impact on my income, as in giving me a second affiliate income, which is just so much quicker and in a different league to anything that even the fastest people in network marketing, if I'm honest, can generate in their first sort of few months. And I know that that's the skills that I'm developing are really feeding the way I'm working with my forever business.
Absolutely.
And for somebody who's, why I'm so passionate about it now, for someone who's trying to juggle building a network marketing business, which is a really solid long-term future prospect, which will support their family, into forever. Like I've had a royalty income for 4 years from forever, which is in my will, and it's going to my children, and it's growing all the time. I think I was privileged to have the freedom to get on and build that, whereas other people don't necessarily have that. But if they could learn the skills and generate an awesome second income at the same time, and we're talking like, a few £100s a day from doing this, which I've never earned in my other business, even though I've been quite successful in it. That can support your marketing for your existing business. It can give you the freedom, the time to focus on building your long-term prospect. And also the confidence and the mindset training is just something else. It's like being plugged into Rexmorn or some network marketing leader at the beginning of their business on a daily basis. It's in another league altogether.
Yeah, and I think it's an interesting point as well that you can, you're learning the skills, you're learning the skills of marketing, you're learning how to build a list, you're learning the power of emailing, a group of people, the power of doing a webinar to 20, 30 people and having a ton of people join your business. But you get to learn those skills, you get to earn while you're learning as well, and of course create this really steady home business ship of multiple income streams with the firm eye on the long-term objective, which is your network marketing business. That's where you're really sort of thinking, that's my kind of 6 figures a month, 10-year plan. And everything, I know we spoke about this at length, everything is...
It was hard work.
No, you're not, because I think that, when you go through these shifts in thinking, I think you need to be clear, because, I know I had lots of conversations with Dorothy, and Dorothy said, you'd said no to the Empower affiliate business just 4 or 5 months ago. What's different? And I said, well, this time I've gone on the inside and I've really kind of looked and assessed, and I've taken more on board. And so for me too, if you think about, how long it's taken me to build up the MLM Edge community, the last thing I wanted to do was ruin, effectively 4 or 5 years of good work with one wrong recommendation.
I think for all three of us, it was about integrity and congruence, and it was like we all had to kind of really kind of work through this quite slowly to kind of be able to align this with what we're doing. And actually for me now, it's really an extension of the values that brought me into network marketing, wanting to make a difference to other people, wanting to help people develop, and wanting to build long-term security for my family and freedom from having to be reliant on anyone else. That's brought me into this, and I think it's just an extension of those values.
Yeah, so that anybody that does come in, any team members that decide that they want to come and do this, and they want to come and learn this stuff, is you feel completely comfortable in the UK front end, the emails that we've got that are less hypey, much more our kind of thing. The Facebook group that we've got, the community, we've got the live free training days depending on people's level of affordability and commitment. You've got this complete wraparound, and also like the fact that one audio inside that inner circle, one audio can literally change their complete results. They can. That's how significant some of the stuff is in there, because it is, from a cluster of hugely successful network marketers that have integrated affiliate marketing.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is the whole point, and understanding the little shifts in thinking, like you and Dorothy have said. Just a couple of points where you just, oh my God, I so get that now.
I think
it's night and day.
Yeah, the one thing that I heard Dorothy sort of allude to earlier, and I've felt the same thing, is a shift in mindset for me. Is I always had this idea that it was kind of down to me, and it was, that's held me back in my network marketing business, because I've tried to be all things to all people and really give individual support to my team and sort of nurture people. And now I've realized that it's more about having a system and tools that anybody can duplicate, rather than having me hone my own skills and then try and do things for other people. And I think that the increase that I've seen in my forever income over the last few months since I've started with Empower, which is kind of inversely correlated to me putting more effort in. I've actually taken more time away from my forever business to learn these skills and to start with Empower, knowing that it's going to future-proof my business and that it's going to allow me a bit more freedom around the kids. I found that actually empowering other people and working on sort of systems and constant lead generation, having content that's working for you over and over again, that's actually made all the difference. And it's that mindset shift that has made such a difference to my forever business. And I know I can see now how I can get to, hopefully, when I grow up, I want to be like Dorothy and be a soaring manager and qualify for Hawaii. And,
you don't have to be soaring to qualify for Hawaii. Many of them are senior managers.
Yeah, I can see now that the way for me to get there, I always thought the only way that I can get to soaring sapphire manager, diamond sapphire manager, and all the things that I want in forever was to wait till the kids are a bit older and then work, 60 hours a week for a couple of years and get there and know that it's worth it for our family's security for generations. Now I can see how building a list of thousands online, building a relationship with thousands online, and then doing leveraged good training online means that you can be like Rolf Kipp and sponsor 100 people in a month. You know, he didn't do that by going to a business presentation 4 times a day. He did that by leveraging and using technology, and all these great people, they were well ahead of us in their thinking. They were working smarter, not just harder. So yeah, cool.
I absolutely agree. Dorothy, do you want to add anything on that?
To that, because I've had a question from somebody by text, which I've just put in the box. Jay, how are you doing withdrawing money from Empower into your UK bank account? No
problem at all. I've basically the flow goes like this for me, and let me share my screen for a second, and I'll just show you here so you can see. Can you see that, Meg? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it. No problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see here, like, this is what's been paid. This is what I've got coming through in the next few weeks. This is holdback for FTC laws. So this gets slowly drip fed out to me 6 months after the original purchase, which is 10% of the original purchase. Then that's the fees I've paid. So you can see that what 24, 26, 28, plus other bits and pieces is somewhere near 30. But I literally get on a Wednesday, it drops into the pending payment. Yeah. By the Friday evening, I get an email to say that it's so it drops into this holding. Then by the Friday, it drops into here, which says it's now ready to go. Let me just quick screen share. So it got me back. Good. I then transfer it because I have. Hang on a second.
Oops, let me mute myself.
Jay's gone to get his wallet out. This is a rare thing. The moths will fly out.
There's moths everywhere in here right now. It's like a scene from Silence of the Lambs.
So, Jay, is this why you and Nat are having all these date nights the day after you're getting your Empower check? Is that right?
Literally get paid weekly. It's kind of weird for an entrepreneur to get.
And I've noticed your date lunches have now become date lunches, afternoons, evenings, overnights, drinking cocktails,
We're kind of working on date weeks right now.
Yeah, I can see that. Looking forward to it.
I transfer on the Friday, and it heads to my card. It hits my card on the Monday evening normally, or sometimes the Tuesday. So it's there every week. Once you've got the ball rolling, once you've got team members coming, once you've got sales happening, every single week it drops down into pending payment. It appears in my e-wallet on a Friday, and it's on my card to be drawn down on a Monday. Now, if I want it to my bank account, again, I've had no problem. It doesn't arrive. It takes about an extra 3 days. So from it appearing on the Friday, by the following Friday, it's in my bank account. Not once. This is hugely important. Not once have I had an issue with the payment not arriving. Not once have I had an issue with it vanishing. Nothing. It's been absolutely clean, and I'm now 6 months in, so I'm very, very comfortable with how everything's running, and hugely confident in the process of people getting paid. So absolutely no issue whatsoever. I can then draw down the cash. What I tend to do, because the card's quicker, often I'll draw down the cash and then pay into my business account. So, but you've got either way that you can go. But
and again, for network marketers who are kind of early in their network marketing career and trying to juggle that business alongside a job or life or children or whatever, having a payment that's coming weekly onto a platinum prepaid card that can help you with cash flow, things like making your orders for your customers' products, paying for training, paying for marketing, and all the general cash flow of running a business. I've seen so many people absolutely hamstrung because they've done an event or they've worked with people and they've got tons of orders for products in a traditional network marketing business, and they literally can't afford to place the order for the products or to get to success day or whatever their company's thing is, because they're literally in such dire financial straits because of the way life treated them, that just, I tell you, a few hundred or a few £1,000s a month, which is very, very possible with Empower in a relatively short space of time, can make a huge difference to somebody having the legs to run with their other business or not. Not to mention the skills.
Yeah. Absolutely. And I'd like to bring in about this MLM support. I've been really surprised how many of the speakers on the audios are big MLM people. They love MLM. They uphold MLM. They make you feel even better about being in MLM, and totally unashamed of being in MLM, and therefore much more able to promote it, to talk to people about it. You get lots more real solid evidence of how MLM is changing people's lives.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Cool, isn't it? And also, I think that the Empowered Crew community, we've got a crew of about 85, I hope these numbers are about right, people that are working with Jay and Gavin, myself, Dorothy, and the team in the UK. And of those, about 25 or 30 who are at what we call the advanced level, who've really kind of committed some time, money, and energy to learning this. And of those people, the support is incredible. We've got such a massive skill base. I can't believe what I'm learning from the team. It's nothing to do with Empower. It's just our community. Like Jay, internet marketing guru, who's probably not going to blow his own trumpet here, but you know, he's earned a sort of six-figure income through being an online marketer outside of MLM, but within the MLM community. We've got some great techie people who've helped me through hitches I never ever would have got through. Just with the Empower training alone. We've got people with amazing coaching and support skills like RickHignett, who's helping everybody in the side panel at the moment. Gavin, sales and marketing background. And then loads of people with a wealth of sort of leadership.
Daniel
Harms, big up Daniel. Yeah, absolutely. Together we are definitely stronger than any of us on our own, I think. You know, and this combined with Empower is just awesome.
Yeah. This is the thing that I was really clear on, is that the community is far more powerful than one individual.
Yeah.
I think that's so hugely apparent how much skill and ability we've got, but we've pulled it in to a place where it can be shared. You know, we have, you know, the weekly stuff with the 24/7 Facebook group. No one gets stuck. We've got our own fast start document, so everybody can get going quickly. You know, how to create videos, how to do your blogging, how to do paid marketing. You know, monthly masterminds where we're meeting up at my office again on the 25th of June for the advanced people. It's pretty much everything that you can think of to cover for people to learn the art of digital marketing and integrating it into their world, taking the time out and spending the time and coming in with the right mind that, you know what, it's going to take me some time to get to grips with this, but I'm going to spend the time learning the art. And
can I just say one thing as well? Spend the time, but also I've spent thousands, literally thousands, on training in my my career in network marketing and in general in business, to see people like Danny Johnson, Tom Barrett, people like that. Yep. And I was quite happy to spend it because it was a business expense, tax deductible, and also it's an investment in my future. But for people who don't know, I think one thing they really need to understand with Empower is the smallest product that you can start with to use this training and tools and system in your own business is $25, which is like 15 quid or something, which is for nothing. But as soon as you've bought each product, as long as you're an affiliate and you pay your $20, you can recommend these products to other people. And as you're using the training, other people will buy the products on your recommendation. And if you sell one of each product on their behalf, you get 100% commission. It's not like in network marketing where you get 5%, 3%, 8% or whatever. So every product that I've bought with Empower, and I started with a product for $25, as soon as somebody else showed an interest because they wanted to use the product themselves, as soon as one person bought it for their own use, I had my money back. So I was happy to progress to $100 product. Then I've had somebody buy that and I've got my $100 back. Then a $500 product, $1,000 product. So you can earn in a day, you know, up to $5,000 in a day because somebody else buys the same system that you're already using. And as soon as one person buys what you've bought, you've got your money back. And of course, when you're 2, 3, 4, 5 people buying the products, you know, you're in massive, massive profit. So investing in things like, I went on a Danny Johnson seminar, which was amazing. It was a weekend. It was about £1,200 or £1,500. It was fantastic. And I had my money back eventually through putting it into action in my network marketing business. But with this, just one other person uses these products on your recommendation and you have your money back. That's just, I've never seen anything like it. Yeah. And as you use the products and build a list of people and market yourself, your business, and these products to them, like the products do the work themselves. It's just a completely virtuous circle.
It is, yeah, and it's
training you never afford for nothing.
It's so important to say that actually, yeah, if somebody's in your commission line and your first sale, you do keep all of the money of that sale. So, you know, you've already had, you know, effectively a $625 day from somebody that's gone in and committed and sees the same thing as you. And of course, you know, I've had $1,625 days, and that's without the $3,500 product that's still not, you know, that we haven't gone to yet. And isn't that interesting as well? As a team, we haven't gone to the bigger product yet because we wanted to get everybody in to a level that was comfortable for them, learning the skills, working on all the bits that are missing before we then step on with complete confidence for the next thing with added bonuses.
Yeah.
So cool, ladies. I think we're just coming up to the 45-minute mark, and I think it's been fantastic. I think it's been absolutely real, guys. If you're on this webinar and you want to bring affiliate incomes to your world, whether exclusively or as part of other businesses that you have, you can clearly see it runs alongside whatever you want to do. Mm-hmm. We put different front ends and emails around the front of it. If you've seen Empower Marketed and you didn't quite like it, we get it. But inside is very different. We've wrapped around a new sales page that you've got access to. The emails are written, everything's done. Go back to the person that invited you to this hangout. Okay, you know who emailed you, you know who sent you, you know you've been talking to, and go back to them and tell them you want to see more, or tell them you want to have a look. They've got a sales page link, and also the sales page with all of the details on. You get to use that exact page with your username. It's already done. The brilliant Daniel took care of business.
Yeah.
So go back to the person, step forward. You can see it. We are just an ordinary group of people hanging out in the UK.
You're trying to say you're normal again, Jay?
Well, I might not be quite normal, but I'm reasonably close sometimes.
Well, fortunately, you've got all of us around you, Jay, keeping your feet on the ground.
You kind of keep me grounded. So, guys, I think it's going to cut off at the 45 minutes. Ladies, thank you very much.
Jay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jay, and thanks to everybody.
Right, go back to the person who sent you here. Come and join the fun.
Okay, thanks, Jay. Thanks, Jay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.